It's the Flow Friday night sports show, and let's talk KNT Netball now. Some very interesting matches last weekend. A very close one that's where we'll start today. But first, we need to bring in Sally Bywater, who's back with us to help us go through it all. Hello, Sally. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent. And A-grade matches last week. There was a very close one. The match of the round was certainly Naracoorte taking on Bordertown, and the home side just couldn't quite get over the line. Naracoorte by just 2 goals in the end, 43-41 in a thriller.
Yeah, we probably weren't expecting this. We probably penciled Naracoorte in for a good win in this one, but yeah, it was great to see a nice even game, and scores even at quarter time, and then 3/4 time, Bordertown were actually 10 goals down, so to come back from that to only lose by 2, you probably think at the end of the game, oh, golly, all that hard work. But, yeah, great effort by them to come back and make it a close game.
Well done to them to storm back into it, but wasn't enough. Naracoorte continue on their winning way. Keith also continued on their winning way. They had a fairly decisive win over Padthaway, who still put 47 goals on the board, it must be said, but Keith rattled off 73.
Yeah, not too bad effort here. 47 goals for Padthaway. Yet to win a game this season, great by them. But obviously, Keith is a dominant force, and their goal shooter shooting 17 goals in the first quarter is just a magnificent effort. So, yeah, that's quite a few goals for just one shooter. But it was great to see at Padthaway. There was a mother-daughter combination in Brooke and Emily Edwards hitting the court for the first time in that A-grade game. So congratulations to them.
Good stuff. Shooting the lights out at the moment, Keith. That's why they're top of the ladder. Border Districts, a good win for these guys away from home as well against Kybe Bolite, 57-34. Kybe be disappointed with this scoreline?
I think so. They probably thought they might have got a bit closer in this one. They've just been a bit up and down this season. Border Districts obviously still playing some great netball. They held the lead by 1 at quarter time, and then just by half time they started going out a bit. So, yeah, the second half, Kybe made a few changes, but couldn't quite get them over the line.
Border's still undefeated as well, going beautifully. So we'll talk more about them in a moment. So Lucendale, though, they had a very good win over Mundalla as well, 64-43. So 21 goals to the good Lucendale. Regular programming has resumed for them.
It has, yeah. They've actually, the last few weeks have been very good. So another 20-goal win here and 64 goals on the board with a bit of rain in the third quarter in this game. So you would have thought with that score it was fine conditions all game. But, yeah, great effort by the Lucendale girls here to get over the Mundalla girls.
Yes, indeed. And that leads us, to round 6 of matches on Saturday. And I tell you what, there are some mouth-watering matchups too, just quietly. Let's have a look at, first of all, Naracoorte and Padthaway. This is an interesting game. Now, Padthaway are at the foot of the table, haven't had a win yet. They did put 47 goals on the board last week, but Naracoorte were a little off the bit. They're in the top 5 at the moment. Are they a chance here, Padthaway?
You know, anything's possible. And, yeah, obviously Naracoorte got a bit of a scare in that last quarter last week. And, you know, Padthaway, even though they did have a big loss, probably played some great netball. So I think this will probably be a bit closer than what we may think, but I think Naracoorte probably just a little bit too good and will hold that top 5 position for now.
Yep. Lucendale will take on Kybe Bolite at home, and the Blues here will start warm favourites, you'd think?
I think so. They've really shown their good form over the last few weeks and really going strength to strength. And Kybe just only that one win, so I don't think they'll get another win this week, but they will through the season. But, yeah, Lucendale this week.
All right. Now, the next 2 games, I reckon these 2 are almost joint matches of the round. But first of all, we're going to start with Mundalla. Now, the home side there will take on Bordertown. Bordertown hasn't won a game yet. Mundalla has only won the 1 game for the season. But Bordertown were very good against Naracoorte last week. Can they break through for their first win of the season?
Quite possibly. Obviously, very close on the ladder here, and this one's actually been playing under lights Friday night, so they'll be out there at 6 o'clock at Mundalla tonight. So,
oh wow,
so it will be a bit different, and you know that might take a bit of an account there. So, I would hope to see a close game, and obviously between those 2 clubs, you're always going to have a good game, and let's hope might tip Bordertown for their first win for the season.
Well, if you're listening to the replay on Saturday morning, you'll know who's won this game. That's an interesting innovation, that one. Good luck to them tonight. Yeah. And I think the match of the round, we can safely say, is Border Districts. They are undefeated. They're at Francis at home against Penola, who have only lost the 1 game for the year. They'll come in fairly confident. This should be a beauty.
I think it will absolutely match it around here. Yeah, second playing fourth at the moment. Borders having a dream start to the season. Probably will be a great matchup and probably one of their first testing games against Penola. So, toss a coin in this one, but I'll go with Penola on the road.
Okay. Well, for mine, when in doubt, go with the home side. So I'll go with Border Districts. Anything else before we wrap up?
Yes, obviously, this week we had our country champs teams that are playing on the June long weekend. All of them have been selected. So well done and congratulations to everyone that got selected in those 4 teams. And we wish them well in a few weeks' time.
Yes, indeed. June long weekend, we'll get down to, what used to be Etsa Park. I can't remember what it's called now, but what is it called these days?
They keep changing their name. I'm pretty sure it might just be Netball SA Stadium.
Yeah, it might be, yeah. Either way, they'll come from far and wide for it. There's thousands of girls that get from all over the state that get down for the country champs, and looking forward to seeing how the teams from KNT go. Until then, we will leave it there for now. All the best for the weekend. Enjoy the netball.
We will. Thank you very much.